Good day, everyone. Professor Maple here. We're not back on the Sprucecraft server. Um, yeah, this is the announcement video that. It's been a few months. It's been since November since I've been on Sprucecraft because it went down and I didn't really feel like fixing it anymore. I was burnt out on Minecraft, and I'm not great with like setting up servers and stuff. I pretty much have to have someone holding my hand step by step to do that very well. So I have decided not to manage it, not to put it back up. I don't even have a save of the world. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much the end of that. I believe I got all the videos that I had recorded on it out. I'm fairly certain of that. Anyway, so yeah, I was burnt out on Minecraft for a bit. Needed a couple months vacation from it, and doing weekly videos again just burnt me out, and it was kind of hard to really do anything regarding that. So it was nice to be away, and you do something weekly like this, and it starts to not become a hobby as it started out being. Again, I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but I started making these videos because I didn't have a job and I needed some structure in my life, and that was something that gave me structure on a weekly basis. And I had time for it because I didn't have a job. Now that I do have a job, and now that I'm working during the day, which, by the way, is absolutely fantastic, highly recommend it. Um, yeah, so now that I'm working during the day, uh, because the way things work out, I have less time overall to do things. Plus, now I'm also the game master or the dungeon master for a Doctor Who RPG group. So we come over to my place once a week, hang out around the kitchen table, roll dice, and essentially tell a story with one another, which is really fun. I lead that, so far we've had them fight. The players have fought the Cybermen, and they had some lizard people, and not sailor lizard people, but similar lizard people up in near Lake Superior. They fought the first one was when they fought the Autons. And if you don't know anything about Doctor Who, then this is completely going over your head, and I apologize. But for those of you who do know, they fought sort of an icy, snowy version of the Weeping Angels for the Christmas special. I set it up kind of like a Doctor Who season, essentially. So for Christmas, we had a Christmas special. What else did they fight? The next one was... Oh no, that was the Lake Superior one. So yeah, and then they'll be fighting a very well-known Doctor Who enemy this weekend, possibly next week, depending on how long the story ends up taking. So that'll be fun. That'll be very fun. I've definitely been enjoying the GM experience. This game. We started playing in, I want to say Christmas special. Definitely November, December, and I have been enjoying myself so much with it. It's my first GM experience, and I've been learning things, improving, and I'm getting a lot better at the improvisational part of it, so I kind of want to go back to playing games at one point or another of that kind to get back to that. Anyway, back to the announcement. I can ramble on more about that if you want, but announcement-y stuff. So yeah, that's why I haven't been doing videos for the last few months. Obviously, if you look at Minecraft Story Mode, I have been coming back to doing videos again. As far as Minecraft proper is concerned, well, it took me a little bit to find a server, a public server that I could go on for survival, multiplayer survival kind of thing. But I found one called Hypernova, Some of you may have heard of it. It's kind of the awesome stuff. In order to not use bad words on YouTube, it's pretty cool. But it got rebranded about 2 weeks in to Nebulous. It's the same map, the same, like all my stuff's still there, kind of thing. And the progress, which you might see on screen now, if I'm paying attention while I'm editing. By the way, Professor Maple, pay attention while you're editing. Yeah, so if you see that on screen now, that's cool. We did a wither fight within that first 2 weeks there, and that was fun. I forget whose wither skulls they were in, but they ended up getting the nether star at the end. Yeah, so that was fun. That was a cool community event, and actually now they've got a Patreon set up for that server. I not only recommend you join that server if you like survival multiplayer, but go ahead and support their Patreon so that they can keep that going without paying out of their own pockets, because that's what they've been doing so far, is paying out of their own pockets to do that, or try and solicit help for free, and it's been good, but it's hard to find that. So yeah, I may or may not link that in the under place if I can find a link for it. Well, I'll definitely link to the sign up for the Nebulous server. It's fantastic, and I can't wait to get. I'm sort of got my base started. You may or may not have seen this in the clips. I don't know. I'm not like playing it as I'm talking, but anyway, you may. So yeah, the base is on. It's sort of under construction. It's the planning stage sort of mixed into some of the. I'm building the item room at the moment, and sort of the area around it, and so it's gonna look amazing when it's done. I can't wait. Let's see. So yeah, videos as you've seen from the Minecraft story mode, they'll come out irregularly, not regularly, not weekly, because I don't have time. That's all. I enjoy it, but I don't have time. So yeah, I may even try and get another video of some sort out soon. Spoilers. And then what I might end up doing with the with Minecraft itself, like actual Minecraft, the non-story mode Minecraft, is I might do it sort of more like a video diary, or sort of like a progress update. Again, not on a regular basis, just like this was what I've done since last time, as opposed to a step by step. Okay, here's what I'm building, stop, go and actually build it, start recording again, come back and show you my progress. It's a lot more time intensive to do it that way, whereas this way I can just kind of diddle around and play however I want, and there might not be as fun moments in it, but at the same time, it'll help me not burn out on it, first and foremost. And also I'm probably gonna also upload the wither fight. I think we've ended up fighting 3 withers. I'll upload that as a separate video. Link in the under place in the bottom below the video thing. I'm pointing. You can't see me pointing, but I am. And this thing's good. This is gonna be a really long announcement. We're at 10 minutes already. Cool. So yeah, well, that's kind of the plan for the next little bit. I'm thinking about streaming also irregularly again. I think the main issue that came up last time when I was starting into the streaming and whatnot was making sure that I have enough energy while I'm streaming, because if I don't eat snack every once in a while, I'd lose that blood sugar, and it gets hard to hard to focus on chat and whatnot and interacting with viewers. Also, I might have to speak with my internet service provider because, and what this has been happening pretty much every time I stream is because I end up being able to stream for an hour, and then my internet just craps itself. Which may, even though I pay for unlimited internet and high speeds and whatnot, I still get the impression that there's some sort of limit in there that is not just how much internet you can shove through the wire kind of thing, for lack of better metaphor that I would enjoy saying. Anyway, so we might have to look into that before we can do that. But I've been enjoying Super Hot, and I think that would be a fun game to stream because I can sort of go back and forth and pause and interact with chat a bit more in between deaths and stuff, because I die a lot in that game. I don't have any. I'm not going to put videos up of it unless people ask for them, and even then I might not, but if you ask for them, you're more likely to get them if you want them. I just don't have any recorded, and I would have to essentially start all over again if you wanted to see like the main story. I'm flipping around with my post-it notes here. But yeah, so streaming possibility, I don't know. And we're well into this, so I'm just gonna mix a bunch of footage in here. There might be some TF2, some Minecraft, some Nebulous Server, whatever. But yeah, so check the under description place thing to see the stuff that I'm talking about. Hopefully I'll remember to put it all down there, or as much of it as I can down there. Otherwise, that's my announcement going forward. 2016, March is a month of the coming of spring, and the renewal of my channel activity is coming along with it. Although the snow out my window would say otherwise. But I like the metaphor, so we're going with it. Anyway, I hope you have a good rest or whatever. Have a good now. I keep forgetting I say have a good now instead of the thing I say in real life, which other people use, and I just prefer to say my own thing. Anyway, have a good now, and have a good later too. Ooh, I like that. Let's maybe, I wonder if I can get in the habit of using that. Anyway, yes, good now, good later, goodbye.